isn't Zelda.
We're not doing Zelda, so we'll just do a good job.
Okay.
And then do the podcast.
Are we doing the podcast right now?
Yeah. And so we'll put this on, so you can look at the animals fuck around while you do the podcast.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Wait, why do you say hi?
I guess we're doing the podcast now.
Yeah, we're doing the podcast. We're watching Chief. Jesse, show him a little clip of Chief walked around. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
That's Chief.
Isn't he there? There he is, yeah.
I think Chief's gay.
Where's Chief? Oh, right there.
I don't mean that in an offensive term. I just think like he actually sleeps with other men, which is fine. I just think he is.
Yeah.
He's got that shirt on.
Got that style.
Yeah.
That swagger.
Anyways, how are you guys today?
That grace.
Dylan's scared to go home. He's been here for 4 hours now because we watched Sadako
versus Kayako.
and Dylan is too scared now because he's been watching cursed tapes all week.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna freak out in my room a little bit.
Well, especially because I paid Natasha to go do shit. She's
Yeah.
hiding in the closet right now with the white robes on and shit.
Nice.
Would you punch her in the face if she did that?
Probably.
Yeah.
If she was close to me, like if she was far away, I'd be able to tell. Like, oh, it's an.
Well, if the lights were off though.
I would probably just leave if she was like a good distance from me. You know.
What would creep you out more if she did the ring thing, like the, or she did the combined of like the Twitchy movies and because I know that
Both
thing you don't like, right?
Yeah.
And she can do that real good.
Yeah, Dustin can too.
Oh,
I remember.
Oh right, when we scared Dylan. I forgot when we scared Dylan. We scared Dylan. That's supposed to look like a star with an eye, but it looks more like a star me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess I have a star me on my flag now. Anyways, what'd you think of the movie?
It was okay. It was all too much build up.
Yeah, well, that's Japanese films though for you. Lots of Japanese films have a lot of build up. I still liked it because it was fucking hilarious. It was about as funny as I actually thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But I did not expect the anime protagonist.
Yeah, that was weird.
Like, super anime with the little Japanese blind girl and everything, just like you'd expect. There's always an over-the-top character.
Yeah.
Like in Shin Godzilla, there's that girl that speaks American. USA. And she has like the really flashy movements. And it's when I watched with Dylan, we watched the dubbed version, which it loses a lot of effect because it's like a voiceover, and it's like the fact she's using this broken English to speak Japanese English thing is way funnier to me. But I liked it. I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm like, hey, if you want to watch
Who'd you watch it with?
What? Shin Godzilla?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Shin Godzilla. I'm talking about that Shiriku Gachu movie. The movie we just watched. I forgot the names of the girls.
Oh, Sadako versus Kayako.
Yeah, I'd recommend it if you're looking for a really funny movie, but if you're looking for a horror movie, do not watch it. It also will not make sense if you only seen The Ring. You have to go in understanding... No. Well, it makes sense. Sorry, let me rephrase that. It makes sense if you haven't seen the Japanese Ring, but if you're going in expecting the same girl from... Because it's not the same girl from the Ring you've seen.
No.
Certainly. It has to be the Japanese one, because that's who it's about.
Yeah.
It's actually a different name. It's not Sonic, which Dylan didn't realize.
No.
And I was pretty sure, but then Dylan made me question myself, and that was right. Granted, she does have a more Japanese name than I had originally thought. Anyways, it's funny. Not much to spoil, really. People watch tapes, they're stupid.
They fight.
Yeah, they fight.
It's very brief, though, which is lame.
Yeah, it's not Freddy vs. Jason levels of fighting, which is why I think you'll like Freddy vs. Jason a lot more. The fighting scenes are... It has a lot of build-up, but between the build-up, there's still a lot of killing.
You're right.
It's got some creepy plot. It's not, like, good, especially by those movies' means, but it's funny, and you'll laugh. It's got hot girls and boobs.
Nice. That's all I need, really.
All Dylan needs is hot girls and boobs. Sometimes I like a little mix, you know? I like, if the hot girls are boobs, what's that mean? Oh, it's
yeah, like I was watching the third season of Castlevania with Dustin and Natasha, and then we got to the second last episode.
Where they fucking fight?
Yeah. So I'm like, it took a while to get to it, but like immediately with Hector and that one girl, I was like, oh, they fucking. And Dustin was like, you think? I'm like, oh yeah, they're fucking. And then they start doing the thing, and he's like, oh, they fucking. I'm like, yeah. And then they finally start some titty, and I'm like, yeah!
That's like the first titty in the whole their whole show.
Yeah.
I love Castlevania. I think it's super good. Me and Natasha were talking about we should all dress up as Halloween as Castlevania characters. But we couldn't figure out who you'd want to be.
There's not really anybody it could be.
Well, Natasha was just going to be like a male Alucard, even though she's not really Alucard-y. I was going to go for Trevor because I like Belmonts and I like a whip.
You would.
And he has my bangs. He doesn't have your bangs, but you can put your hair in that way. But I can't grow his facial hair, really. But again, it's a costume.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. And like I said, Natasha wants to be... And then Dustin could do Dracula, I think.
Oh, Dracula would be cool.
And he could easily...
I was thinking Dustin for Trevor.
Yeah, he can do a Trevor too, but he has curly hair.
He can straighten it.
That's fair. He does have more of the beard, but I have more of the hair, but I have more of the alcoholism.
I guess.
Yeah, okay, woo, you're an alcoholic, Jesse. No one could actually be Alucard that we know.
Right.
No one has... I guess I have his body type, but... Well, I'm skinny.
Yeah.
But so is... Well, Alucard's not really skinny, actually. Or not Alucard, sorry. Trevor's not really that skinny. Trevor's more buff, where Alucard's more thin.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dracula, Dustin could do because he has like the beard and stuff too. Especially if he does like old, like Symphony of the Night Dracula.
Yeah.
Dracula. Do you like Dracula?
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Who would you want to be though? Is the question.
I don't know.
You could be that lesbian vampire.
Which one?
Storga.
Striga.
She's got the broad shoulders.
Yeah, she looks lame though.
Really? I think she has a cool design.
Yeah.
I can't think of anyone else. Natasha totally, until today, did not know there was a scene where Alucard turned into a wolf.
What?
You know the fucking good scene where Alucard turns into a wolf and is playing the... Did you guys all just fucking drink? I'm going to show you it. 1 second, everybody. I'm showing them the fucking good scene. It's my favorite scene in the whole anime. Castlevania... Alucard... Wolf... Scene. I can't believe you and Natasha both did. It's like the best scene in the whole anime. 1 second, I don't want to spoil it at any means. It's playing the Castlevania game music right now too.
Oh. I mean, it's kind of cool, but, like, it's not something that would stick out to me.
No, this whole scene's great, though. The music's good. Not just with Alucard, because you missed a whole bunch of stuff with Sypha and stuff, where she slices a guy in half with the ice.
Yeah.
It's, like, the best part
in Season 3, she does that a lot. With
yeah, Season 3 has more action. Like, this whole... And then the wolf with the sword! Then he turns back to normal after that, but... Like, the wolf...
Oh, man. In the second last episode of Season 3, where he's like, you asked me why I didn't blah, blah, blah about... magic weapons, but I never said I didn't have magic weapons.
Yeah,
and then, shing, I was like, oh, goddamn.
Natasha was real sad in that scene.
Yeah,
she really likes Alucard.
Oh, the whole time she's like, just feeling bad for Alucard. She's like, I just feel so bad because he just wants love and blah blah. I'm like, yes, kill them.
Well, Cliffy thinks the Alucard's gonna go insane, and I'm like, that's not really what happens. He goes to bed. He just says fuck it and sleeps. But I don't know when he does that. I think it's after... Well, is he in Curse of Darkness, Alucard?
No.
Okay, so they must
Dracula isn't either.
Yeah, no, the whole thing of Curse of Darkness is they're trying to revive.
Yeah.
So wait...
Isaac's trying to revive Dracula.
Yeah.
And then Isaac's the final boss.
Yeah. I feel like that, obviously, the anime's...
Trevor's in it.
Yeah, I know. I know Trevor's in it. Sypha's not, though,
You can play as Trevor once you beat the game.
Yeah, that's how it almost every... Although it's like in... Aria of Sword, once you beat the game, you can play as Julius.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's harder, but it's easier.
Is Sypha in any of the games?
Sypha's in Castlevania 3. But she's a guy.
Oh. Okay.
But she doesn't... It's very androgynous, but originally Sypha was a guy, and then they retconned it that Sypha was Trevor's wife.
Oh.
And yeah, so... And then Trevor and her remake the Belmont clan and get it all going again. And then Simon is the next big Belmont.
Right.
Or not Simon. Is Simon his name? Simon Belmont? I'm like having a... Who's the original? It's Simon Belmont, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if I was being crazy and just coming up with different names. And then Simon is Juste Belmont's grandfather. And then I think Juste is related to Richter. I think he's either his grandfather or thing. And then that's where Alucard comes back.
It's a lot of hundreds of years.
Yeah, well, Dracula can only be resurrected every 100 years or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Or, no, Dracula doesn't get resurrected, sorry. He comes back to life every 100 years.
Right.
But people can do things to bring him back to life. Like, I'm pretty sure
How mad does Dracula have to be to, like, keep going after hundreds
well,
of
Death's his
years?
best friend.
I guess.
Um,
But, like, still being like, yeah, it's been 500 years, but I still want to destroy humanity.
I think it's weirder that, so Leon Belmont is the first Belmont. He's in the anime. They show pictures of him all the time.
Oh.
He's the one who fought Vlad Tepes, but his name's something else, and then eventually he's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go by Vlad Tepes now. Or maybe his name is Tepes the whole time? Tepish, whatever. But I think his last name's the same, but his first name's different. I have to play it again, because...
For Dracula?
Yeah. The very first Castlevania game in the timeline's called Lament of Innocence. And it's like a Diablo-style game, almost. It's really cool, I think, still. But like I said, I like all the Castlevanias, even the ones that are considered worse. But that's a PS2 one as well. And the PS2 ones are really hard to find.
What was the PS3 ones?
Lords of Shadow, which aren't part of the timeline.
Right.
They're an alternate timeline where...
Dracula's in the future and you play as him.
Well, that's the second one.
That's the second one.
The first one is in the past. It's weird. I forget.
I don't remember who it was. I feel like it was Trevor.
No, Trevor's in it. Because it's Gabriel Belmont.
That's
who is Trevor's father, but Gabriel is a vampire and he
Yes.
takes care of Trevor still or something.
Right.
It's weird. I haven't actually played it all the way through.
And then... Yeah, because you fight Trevor, and then Gabriel turns into Dracula.
Yeah, and that's I think how it ends. And then
and then the
number
second
two.
one you start as Dracula in
Yeah.
castles, and then you go to the future for some reason.
all of that game sucks, but that fucking scene where you're in the city and the castle's right there is behind the moon looks so fucking good.
My friend, he literally came, like, we went to my house.
He came watching that
during lunchtime in high school.
Yeah.
And we just watched that, like, a few cinematics from that game, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, the game looks beautiful, but it's not as good as other Castlevanias for sure. Well, it's not even that good because it's a beat 'em up style game. It's not even good in that regard, honestly, which is probably why I didn't like it. It's
very similar to God of War, though, because like you use the whips like Kratos's.
Yeah, well, that makes sense, honestly. But they're like blood whips, right?
Well, that's a chain.
I think that's the first one. There's a chain. The
Yeah.
second one, I think it's more like a blood whip.
Yeah, I think you're right. Because you play as Dracula. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I like Castlevania.
I kind of want to like buy Curse of Darkness so I can play it again.
If you get Curse of Darkness, I don't want to play it.
Okay.
I want to get both of them. I should look online and see if we can get both because I really want to play Lament of Innocence as well. Curse of Darkness, I want to play just to see how different it is.
It's really not anything like any of the other games.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm talking about how different it is from the anime, like the storyline.
Oh yeah.
Well, but to be fair, a lot can happen in 3 years.
Isaac's white.
Yeah,
He has
no.
crazy red hair.
Yeah, he looks like an emo redhead.
He looks like a stripper.
I think he looks. Well, to be fair, I'm talking about. I've only seen the art. In the art, he looks like an emo redhead me. Well, I am an emo because he has like the red bangs and he's skinny and white. He has a lot of tattoos, which I don't have. But wearing black.
I really like Hector though.
Hector looks almost exactly the same as the anime.
He looks better, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
My brother went ham on Curse of Darkness because like the whole thing is about like devil forging, right? So like you kill enemies, you get stuff from them, and then you can create weapons with their stuff.
Yeah.
And like my brother printed out an entire spreadsheet on literally every item, which was like 400 plus items. So he printed off 40-ish pages.
You can make enemies too, right?
A guide,
like they do.
Yeah, you can like summon things and shit, and like I don't know. It's been a long ass time, but
I like it because Arya Sorrow to
a
me
lot of farming.
is like the perfect mix of all of them. Because it has things from Curse of Darkness where you kill enemies and you get their abilities and then you equip their abilities and get stuff. It obviously has Symphony of the Night. It's got the leveling from Symphony and stuff. To me, Arya Sorrow is just the perfect blend of all of them. And then there's the fucking second one, which I can't remember the name. Symphony of Dawn of Sorrow, which is the direct sequel to Arya, which I didn't like. A lot of people want there to be a Castlevania game, but some people think they might make the anime depending on how Curse of Darkness goes. Like if they actually go through the Curse of Darkness timeline, or if but they're gonna have to do a time skip.
Yeah.
If they follow Curse of Darkness, that's what I'm saying. Because a lot of people think it's either going to do two things. It's going to follow the game storylines, and it's going to go into Curse of Darkness, maybe having a time skip in the next season.
Well, the thing with Curse of Darkness is it doesn't mention like Carmilla and them at all.
Carmilla's never been in. Well, Carmilla's in the games, but she is a nobody, bigger than any nobody you've ever seen. She is the biggest nobody in all of the games ever. She's just like, you know the fucking head that you see in some of the games with the leaking blood eye? That's Carmilla.
Huh.
She's literally the biggest. Well, in the Castlevania 64, she's a bigger part. She's like a succubus queen or something, or Dracula's wife. She has a slightly bigger part, but that game has nothing to do with the timeline, and she's just a character they did to delve up the story a little bit.
Yeah, but like obviously at the start of Curse of Darkness, Hector's free, and he has had a wife, and she died.
So then, if they do Curse of Darkness, they're gonna have to do one more season.
So it would have to be a while after.
Well, it's 3 years after where the anime is right now. Because the anime is starting exactly where the third game is.
Continuity is weird between all the games, so I mean.
Well, no, me and Natasha literally looked into the timelines and the anime right now. The anime and the game, Castlevania 3 and the anime take place at the exact same time, which is 97, I think.
Okay. Well, timeline-wise, but like, there's gonna be stuff with the anime and the game where they choose to include stuff or choose to exclude stuff. So it's not gonna
obviously
line up.
It's okay for them to change some of the story because like a lot of Castlevania's storyline is a little bit weird, and obviously it's gonna be down its own timeline anyways. It's not gonna have the same one. Anyways, my point was some people theorize that if it does go down more of the game timeline, they're gonna talk about the thing that's mentioned but never shown in anything yet, which is the War of the Belmonts or the War of the Vampires that takes place in the 90s, which is the last fight with Dracula where they seal him in the eclipse.
Which 90s? 1990s?
Yeah, 1990s. Because Aria of Sword takes place in 2037.
Oh.
Yeah. It's way in the future. That's why you can get a handgun weapon and a giant mega laser weapon, which both are I like the handgun just because it fucking feels cool. It's like pew, pew, and like clips of bullets are falling out. It fucking feels real nice. Also, it might not be this podcast, but we might have a new art, and thus me and Dylan will not be using the Final Fantasy pictures anymore, because
I am unreliable.
As fuck. So hopefully they're done by the time I have to make the next podcast. So
we should have done it on Thursday. You should have messaged me, but whatever.
I did message you on Thursday, didn't I?
No, you messaged me on.
No, I messaged you
Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I fell asleep.
Why didn't I do it Thursday? Oh, because Dayton came over. And I was like, fuck it. Dylan can just sleep like a little baby. And then Friday you didn't answer, so then I just did a drinking stream for Symphony of the Night, which went really well. Like, really fun time. I know I'm doing one Monday, but will be done again. And if we haven't beat it, I'll probably do another stream for it the week after this podcast. But I'm thinking I probably could... Symphony... I can't remember if Symphony of the Night's long, but I don't think it is. Like, they could, in theory, made it really long because it's a PS1 game that's 2D, so...
Right.
But it is fully voice acted.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. That's the one with the... What is a man?
Was it that one?
Yeah, because it's a...
Oh, you're right.
Because the reason they did what they did is, at the beginning he plays Richter. Yeah. And the reason they did that is because no one fucking played Rondo of Blood because it's Japanese exclusive.
Yeah.
And the Dracula X has a kind of different storyline. Which is, but I like both of those. Dracula X and Rondo of Blood, both great games.
Richter.
Yeah. Richter's cool.
Just from Smash, but...
Yeah, he's a cool looking thing. You like Maria Bernard more. She's a little girl in the first one, but in Symphony of the Night, she's a grown woman. She wears a headband because she looks up to... I'll get a picture and you'll just be like, I do like her.
Okay.
You'll be like, I like her, Jesse. Can I masturbate to that tonight? I'm like, you masturbate to whatever you want, man.
Was it with you that I was watching... Oh, that was Terra.
Terra.
From Final Fantasy VI. For some, like, in my head... I was merging Castlevania and
little
that
girl.
video.
So Rondo of Blood has anime cutscenes.
Huh.
And that's her from the anime cutscene. I don't know what the fuck that is. Some sort of scary monster.
Well,
that's her all grown up.
You probably have to click on it to get a full picture.
That's her as a little girl. It's her as a little girl. It's her as a little girl. They got a lot of little girls.
The other one's from the fighting game, wasn't it?
Probably, actually. That fighting game that's got some of the worst art.
It's not good.
Well, you know who did it, right?
No.
The guy who did Death Note.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You can kind of clearly tell with some of the designs. I think the Trevor or the Simon, they all look the same. And Death looks... I think Dracula's the only one he kept, like, the kind of original design and looks okay.
Well, because Dracula's classic.
Well, no, they change Dracula all the time. How he looks.
Relatively.
No, there's, a lot of people think that since Symphony of the Night came out, he's always that bearded thing. No, there's, like, a Chad version one that came out for... I forget what it is. I have it, too. Fuck. Nintendo DS Castlevanias. You actually don't play as a Belmont in it because it's back when they still had the whip switched over. Portrait of Ruin. Portrait of Ruin is actually really cool because it's you fight the last boss is Death and Dracula.
Oh.
But Dracula looks like a Chad in it. Dracula. Can I get a picture of the Dracula, please? A lot of them are fan art for some fucking reason.
Yeah, that's Google Images for you.
Yeah, actually, no, it wasn't that much like fan art. He doesn't look like the bearded thing, though. Yeah. He's definitely... But they're going for more of the classic Dracula look, like this one.
Right.
Which is, yeah. Dracula likes stealing people's wives, by the way. Well, I think he's doing it more, because in this Castlevania... The whole story is...
Which one's that?
The first one.
Okay.
For NES, where you play Simon. He's like, hey, Simon, I hear you got a wife. And he's like, yeah, they killed my wife. And then he takes her or something. He's like, okay. And then he goes and beats the shit out of him.
That's fucking rude.
Then he kills him again. Because the Curse of Dracula, which is why Symphony of the Night, Richter becomes Dracula because he didn't know about the Curse of Dracula for some fucking reason. I guess Simon forgot to write it down. Or just
What is the curse? That you beat him, you become Dracula?
Yeah, it's like 5 years after he'll consume your body and you become the new Dracula. So you have to go and take his bones and burn them or some shit.
Huh.
And what a terrible night to have.
That's the one. Okay, I thought that was the second one.
We actually beat Castlevania 2 in Panic at the Arcade.
Yeah,
it's a pretty good place where we talk about.
I watched a good amount of episodes of that.
We talked about Hanna-Barbera.
Yeah.
Drawing of Cum or something. It's good. Watch it. Watch all of our stuff.
It's an interesting game.
Yeah, I feel like a remake of it could be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it was everyone always talks about how shitty it is and stuff. It's like, I don't know, at least they're trying to...
I think it's like cult classic-y in the way that it's...
Well, there's a lot of emulators you can download that fix a lot of the major problems with the game. Like, making a lot of the weird hints that you don't know what to fucking do. They're a lot more, like, generous. Like, hey, stop at the waterfall. Or, like, the riddles make more sense instead of kneel to the fall.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't remember. But luckily, the guy who I had played knew everything about that fucking game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was handy that he knew.
Well, that's why I had him. Because he's like, oh, I know everything about fucking that game. I'll do it. And he did.
Yeah.
And then we were going to do Castlevania 64, but we didn't have time.
Yeah.
And then I still want to play Castlevania 64 as a Let's Play. It's fun. It's crazy. There's werewolves.
Who's the other one you play as? Not the girl. So you play as two people, right?
Yeah, there's a Belmont type character, but he's not Belmont, and there's a little girl.
The girl with the rings.
Yeah. That uses magic.
Yeah.
They're both fun to use. The girl has like a trick to using her that makes her really fucking broken. That I used to know how to do, but I don't know. The Belmont's just easy. You don't need to know how to do. He doesn't have anything tactical, but he's a lot more. His bosses are harder. The girl, you can just, if you know how to do it, you can just, like Dracula. When I fought Dracula, it was a fucking joke compared to when I fought him with the Belmonte guy, who's not a Belmont. He's something else, but again, it's a different timeline anyway, so who cares? Yeah. Dracula looks weird in that game too, actually. Now I think about it. Let's look up Dracula for Castlevania 64. Jesse, put all these pictures up while I say them, by the way. Don't be a dickhead.
Don't leave them high and dry.
Yeah, people want to... Dylan wants to masturbate to something tonight. All I watch the podcast for is masturbation, Jesse. If I don't get it... Is that how you look? Yeah, that's Dracula in Castlevania 64.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. Just looks like a vampire. Purple-haired vampire. And he turns into like a dragon.
Huh.
But there's like something to do with Dracula's name has to do with dragon. Doesn't it mean like Dragon King?
Son of the Dragon?
Or something, yeah. Which is not what I think of when I think of Dracula, but
yeah.
I like Dracula. I'm not a big vampire fan, but I like Dracula.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay. Like, Edward gets ass kicked by Dracula.
I want to watch.
Twilight versus Dracula.
What was that one Dracula movie with Bard? The guy from The Hobbit. Dracula Untold or Unbound or something?
Oh, it's like a prequel story?
Yeah, like the origin story.
I don't know.
I really like that one. I watched it in theaters.
Did you masturbate in theaters?
A little bit.
Did you ever consider watching it again? I am right now. It
Just
was on
now?
Netflix.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think it is anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about watching it, then I never did.
Yeah, it's good. I recommend it.
Who do you think is stronger, though? Alucard or Edward from...
Full Metal Alchemist?
No, from Twilight.
Alucard.
Alright, Alucard or Blade?
Well, actually, Edward can read minds, so...
Can he read vampire minds?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have a magic sword, though?
He doesn't have a magic sword, but he could get one.
Can
But
you
if we're assuming it's the arsenal, because, like, reading minds is pretty fucking big.
It is, but Alucard's notably stronger and faster.
That's not said anywhere.
He beats up 5 vampires and
True.
3 vampire lords
True.
and Dracula.
True.
Because Dracula could beat Edward.
Yeah.
I don't care if he can read minds. Dracula can probably read
Yeah.
minds.
Well, just the fact that they can use magic is huge. Like, even if he can read minds, if you don't know what the fuck he's thinking,
Well, and what if he has some sort of protection spell to that stuff, too?
we're assuming the things that we
Yeah.
know of.
Yes, fair. I'm sure Dracula. We can assume safely Dracula can stop
Easily.
mind.
Dracula wiped the whole floor with anybody.
He literally could have killed all 3 of those guys. It's just because he walked to the baby room.
Yeah.
If he didn't walk into that baby room, he would have won that fight.
Yeah.
And then he's like, duh, the baby's room.
I'm killing my son. Oh, that gave me chills.
I liked when he's like, I was alone last time. Where he's like, you couldn't beat me last time. He's like, I was alone last time. And then the other 2 come out.
Yeah,
That's
that
good.
was cool.
Because it's a lame line, but with the layers to it, it's a good line.
Yeah.
I still think Isaac's going to become death. That's my theory.
Really?
Yeah. Because especially, there's a tarantula at the mayor's office.
They're stuck in there.
Because of the robes and stuff, he starts getting more of the aesthetic and everything.
Hmm.
And he's like his right-hand man. It's that tarantula. Jesse, show the tarantula.
In full HD.
Anyways, maybe we should just do this for everyone. Just have Animal Crossing going in the background. You just look at it while we talk.
Yeah.
It's kind of boring now because there's no animals, but you know. But yeah, we've been talking about Castlevania a lot.
Yeah.
We didn't really
all
do
of
much.
our podcasts have like a singular thing. And when we don't have a singular thing to talk about, they're usually pretty short because
Yeah.
we don't know what the fuck to talk about.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Castlevania too because
Yeah.
I've been playing.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Well, I've been practicing for streaming it, so I've been
Right.
playing Super. Because I think the next one I'm gonna do is Super Castlevania, which is a. So this Castlevania is the timeline Castlevania, Castlevania 4, and Castlevania, or it's called Haunted Castle or something, which are both weird reversions of this one.
Oh.
Aren't considered part of the timeline, even though they pretty much tell the same story. The reason Super Castlevanias isn't is because it's a lot longer of a journey and the castle's different and stuff like that. But that game's... If you ever want to beat a hard Castlevania, play Super Castlevania first, and then you'll get better at the other ones. Although if you beat one of the harder ones, Super Castlevania will be a joke to you because you can aim the fucking whip, which makes you a fucking god. The only thing I die on is there's this weird jump mechanic they brought in where you like whip these rings and then you can like jump, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not very good at it,
Yeah.
and if you fall, you die. So, but it's not that bad of a game. I know I can beat that. I beat the original NES one, which is really fucking
Did you
hard.
play that new one that Iga made?
No, I played the classic, but I haven't played the
newer one?
Yeah, so he has 2 games of that.
Yeah.
There's one that plays like a classic Castlevania.
With the 4 characters.
Yeah, and I beat that, but I didn't play the new one where he just plays the girl.
Yeah, I heard it was
Okay.
really bad.
Well, I've heard it's okay.
I heard it has like so bad glitches. And
Oh no, the Switch version's really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I didn't play it. Because I was like, oh, I want to play it on Switch. I won't play it on anything else.
Yeah.
It's on Xbox One though for Game Pass. So
I saw it on PlayStation 4. Oh yeah, I did see it on Game Pass.
Yeah, so I might try it and see how it is.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt.
I mean, it's free. So.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be better than Aria. It probably won't even be better than Symphony, but it might be. The only problem with Symphony is it's very basic.
Yeah.
But that's also a kind of a buff for Symphony, where it's just, it's nice, it's fun, it's got the cool jump glitch.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're Alucard. Like, you're supposed to be the guy.
Yeah, but Soma's the guy. Well, I only like Soma Cruz because he was the first Castlevania I ever played, like, full way through. Because I've played the Super Castlevania, like, at Cliffy's every now and then, but we never got far, because it's not the kind of game you can just pick up and play and not have played before and get far. Like, we beat, like, the first 2 levels, and because when we played Cliffy, we was like, no, I get to play.
Yeah.
You got past the thing. Where, the Aria Sorrow doesn't really have... Like, it does have a skill you need to be kind of good at, but if you're ever stuck, you just go and grind some fucking shit up and level up.
Yeah.
Which is why some of the people don't like those games.
Was it you who retweeted that thing where, like, it's that black guy who's, like, walking through his living?
Symphony of the Night. Level up. There's another thing I wanted to show you. I probably showed you. You've probably seen it, but let me just look. Let me go look in here.
Okay.
Dylan,
Shit.
Dylan, shut up. Shut up, Dylan. Dylan, shut up. Shut the fuck up, Dylan.
No.
Dylan. Dylan.
No.
Dylan. 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 This is me doing talking, because I know Dylan won't talk if I just look at my phone.
True.
So I have to keep yelling Dylan. There's Tifa for cat.
Nice.
Would you do Tifa? Jesse,
Eh.
I'll do anyone. I'll do Barrett. Oh, this thing I wanted to show you.
Oh, yeah.
But that wasn't actually the
That's
thing.
a good one. You know, funny enough, after, like, when did we watch Cusco? It was, like, on a Monday or Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
And then on the Thursday, I went to my parents' house, and we watched the same fucking movie.
Yeah, but you can watch that movie a lot. This is super mega.
It was just funny that my brothers picked it.
So, and this game, you can't really see Peach's figure that well, but in the new one, you can. Which means that, you know, like, if you had a graph of Peach's physical, you know, like, what you can see that looks nice, from this game to the Switch version, it's going straight up. So does that mean in 10 years from now, it's going to be even better? Like, she's going to be naked? What the fuck are you talking about? So, and this...
That feels like a conversation me and you would have.
It makes sense.
Because you're always like, Jesse, what do you talk? Ladies can't be naked.
Not in my good Christian neighborhood.
Do you even have a neighborhood anymore? I thought you live in the streets or some shit.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that up, dude.
Alex said he sent me
Davey's playing Animal Crossing.
presents in Animal Crossing. Did you send me presents?
This is competition. Alex got me a present.
Well, all I'm saying is that Alex got me...
I don't think I can, because I've only played locally with you. I've never played with you online.
Alex got me not only the Nintendo Switch Online for free. He gave me all of the flowers, all of the fruit, and he said my character looked pretty cool.
Not Asian at all.
Well, I changed my eyes at that point. I told him that story, and he thought it was funny.
Did he also say they were Asian eyes?
No, I changed them before then.
No, but I'm saying, when you described the story...
I don't think you mentioned it.
Oh, okay. I can't send you shit, because you never play when I play, and I have to be on... We have to go and visit each other's islands online before I can send you anything. There was actually a few things I was going to actually send you. The shirt design I made for you.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know how I can send that to you.
What shirt design?
Because remember you were wearing the pineapple shirt, and you're like, I want this.
You made that?
You made it for me? And I also found a bunch of kimonos in my tailor, and I was going to buy an extra one for you, but then I was like, I have no way to send this to him anyways. You made it for me? Calls Alex.
Has it been a month since this game came out?
Yes. No. Yes, exactly a month now, today.
Oh.
Why?
Okay, so I still probably have the online.
What the fuck was I going to say about it, though? Because I've seen everybody playing, have the nuke shop. People say they don't time travel, but you need to fucking time travel to get that nuke shop, so they're wires. So there's a nuke shop upgrade you can get.
Oh,
but
so
you
it
have to
doesn't look
play.
shitty?
No, it looks about the same. It just has new items you can
I
get.
hate that it's made of wood.
I just
It's
want
a wood shack.
I wish you could upgrade it and change anything, like the town hall and stuff too.
Yeah.
Apparently because Isaac fucking super cheated, so he had lots of bells. He says once you pay off your house, you get more changes to your house to make, which is fucking cool. So I just had to pay that off. But like he's like, you can get a fully Japanese looking house if you want. Because I was like, there's kind of Japanese. You've seen, we looked at it. Yeah. But he's like, no, you can get like a fucking Japanese house. But in New Leaf, you could change the town hall.
Oh.
You couldn't ever change the Nook Shop, and I doubt you will in this one, but people theorize that there's going to be new Nook Shop upgrades, because, like, in the old ones, there was, like, 5 upgrades for the store, and eventually you got, forgot what the Nookingtons or something, and it was, like, a 2-level shopping district.
Huh. That's cool.
It looks better than what it is. There's also, I like Nookway, which is, like, a grocery store, and then there's, Nook and Go, which is, like, 7-Eleven, and it has the best hours. Nice. It's, like, 7 to, I think it's, like, 7 a.m. till 2 a.m. Which is the thing I hate about when you lose that is they go back to normal hours after. It's like, don't tease me with the 2 a.m. and then take it away.
Yeah.
Ugh, but what can you do, eh? And in New Leaf, you could also make a thing so stores stay open later. You can make night owl things so that all the animals stay up later and then everybody... But you can just sell things to the box all the time now, so it's less of a big deal, but it would be cool just to... I like having the shop open, you know, talking to Timmy Tommy, fucking the gas.
Yeah. Shooting the shit.
Fucking the gas, yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Say it again, I dare you. You wanted to.
It again.
Oh, we also played Good Job finally. That should be up. It should have been up already, honestly. Yeah. I'll probably put it out. I don't know when. I'm streaming more this week, so I might only put one video out, and then a stream archive, and the podcast. So I think that's fine, too.
Yeah.
And then we'll record Zelda. I didn't record Zelda this week because it's like 3 a.m. and... Dylan gets a little grumpy when he's sleepy.
True.
You're doing that.
Huh?
You're doing that Phil thing.
What?
He says true.
He probably got that from me.
No, he got it from the Grand Theft Auto RP.
Oh.
They say it like exactly how Phil says it. You can't just say that somebody got the word true from you. Oh yeah, I came up with
There's
the word
a
true.
lot of mannerisms that I use that people start to use afterwards.
Yeah, but you copy everything from Donkey.
Not anymore. He doesn't make any videos.
He did. He made an Animal Crossing one.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah?
Have you seen
That's
it?
a donkey one.
Have you seen the
Oh
Donkey?
yeah?
Have you seen the
Yes.
Animal Crossing?
I watch every video.
Prove it. Did you watch the Cookie Mama one?
Probably.
It's right before that one. It's about the Cookie Mama theory. You didn't watch it, did you?
I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like you don't watch a lot of things.
Yeah, well, I'm a phony fanboy.
Yeah, I just copy him. I'm not him, Jesse. I can only fuck Leah in my mind. In my mind. Leah has a stream tomorrow in Animal Crossing, and Donkey will be there.
Wow.
You can show her how your town works, and she'll be like, "This town's garbo."
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Leah, no."
She'll be like, you don't have anything. Have you been playing at all? Or I'll be like,
You're just crying.
yeah.
Cancel Leah. She called me a dumb. She questions how I play Animal Cross. I built the bridge. I beat the game.
That's all it takes. What more do you want from me?
Nintendo. I got gold roses. Guess what color they are?
Fuchsia.
Say it again. Just like start vomiting on yourself.
Oh, I'm gonna boot my pants.
Boop it? Did you say boop my pants?
Boot my pants.
Drop it. Boop it.
Didn't you say that's what I should do whenever anyone's mean to me? Just, oh, I'm gonna boot my pants.
No, but it sounded like you said boop.
Well, fuck you.
I'm gonna boop my pants.
The fucking Pro ZD video today. Something on show. Where it was like when you show a friend a anime and you swear to God that the character gets cooler. It's like, come on, man, please, just, I swear he gets cool. Oh, I'm so scared, I'm gonna poop my pants.
Oh, that's old.
Is it?
Yeah.
He just posted it.
Well, he might have reposted it as a thing. Because sometimes he'll post videos and be like, as like a, hey, you know when you fuck your mom?
Remember when I did this?
I'll look it up quick, though. Because maybe I'm just thinking of something that's like that, but... Fuck! Not Sung Jin. 1 second, everybody. This is the one where we listen to stuff.
Like everyone. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he retweeted it, so it's pretty old. It's from 2017.
I don't know about this guy. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. I'm too scared.
This guy fucking sucks. No, he gets better.
I'm scared. I'm gonna run away.
Don't run away, Benji. Couldn't we reach you? Are you kidding? Fuck this guy. He's pretty bad
There's
right now,
Usopp for
but
me.
he gets way
He
better.
doesn't
The
get better.
Benji you knew.
Usopp
is
still
long gone,
sucks.
Tomoko. You can count on me. I won't abandon my friends ever again. You gotta trust me on this.
I'm gonna pee my pants. I'm so scared.
Okay, well, right now, this guy fucking sucks.
Now I'm peeing and pooping my pants because I'm so scared.
Just wait till episode 50.
Now there's pee and poop everywhere.
Now there's people everywhere!
That's so accurate, though.
I can't think of one character I've ever thought like that. Give me an example.
What's up? I said it earlier.
I don't watch One Piece, and what I've seen of One Piece, he's the worst character.
There we go.
Yeah, but I've never seen past it, so he will always be worse.
Yeah, he doesn't get better. That's what I was also saying.
Yeah, Usopp is always bad.
But that's what people do is they're like, no, Usopp gets better. I'm like, no, he doesn't.
No, I've never seen him get better. Plus, I don't like... That's the problem with One Piece is it's like... It's like how Dallas won't watch JoJo because he doesn't like the animation. It's like, I don't like the One
And
Piece.
Berserk.
Berserk's animation I don't mind, I just don't want to watch it.
Coward.
But One Piece, I just do not like the animation. The characters look stupid to me.
Yeah, I agree. The side characters are the worst. Like, at least the main characters besides Usopp look kind of cool.
Nami's weirdly contorted. Luffy's
Especially
fine.
after the time skip because she gets huge fucking tits.
Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji are all fine.
Yeah.
And the deer's fine because it's a fucking deer. And
Right.
same with Brook, the skeleton.
Yeah.
They're fine, but
Frankie's okay.
yeah. Frankie's also okay because he's a fucking robot. So
Yeah.
it's like, there's certain things about those characters, but like,
Right.
Nami looks like a goddamn Slender Man.
Yeah.
And like, people that are like, oh, you can masturbate to her. It's like, yeah,
But I won't.
rather masturbate to Dorse.
Yeah. But like the side characters are
Oh, yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
God, so fucking
They all
ugly.
look like, a lot of the characters, honestly, look like the dropouts from that show Natasha always watches.
Yeah,
RuPaul's
straight up.
Drag Race.
Oh my god, she watches that so much.
Yeah, she loves it, which is fine.
Yeah.
Isn't it, though? Say it's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes it's good, but it's just so unnecessarily dramatic.
I just don't care about documentaries, and like, it's not really a documentary, it's more of a game show.
Yeah.
But I don't like game shows. Only game shows I like are ones that test my brain.
Yeah.
Like Wheel of Fortune. What's the other one?
Whammy.
No, shut up.
The Weakest Link.
I was gonna say Wheel of Fortune.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
You could have done a funny joke, Dylan, when you said, "Who are you smarter than a 5th grader?" And I said, "No, you should have been." Oh, okay, idiot. Idiot. I throw you comedy gold, and you should have.
Jeopardy.
Yeah,
I like
too-
Jeopardy.
I like Jeopardy, but I'm too stupid.
Yeah. There was a while. Well, there's like
Oh, Price is Right.
Kids Jeopardy.
Price is Right.
I don't like Price is Right.
I like Price is Right. Anyways, Wheel of Fortune I like, though. Did you ever watch the Game Grumps episode where they didn't finish the episode?
Because Dan was cursed. Yes.
No. It's with Finn Wolfhard. They did the feature video with them, and they're doing a puzzle, and then there's just a skip in the video, and then it's at a whole new puzzle, and you never find out what the thing is.
Huh.
And it makes me crazy, because it's like, no! Because like when I play Wheel of Fortune, I like to know what this thing is. Even if I'm pretty sure, I have to see it. I have to see it all filled out, you know? And they didn't do it. So I'll never know what the fuck it is. Fuck you, Dan and Aaron. That's why I watch Super Mega now. They'll never do me dirty like that. Fucking, you should watch Super Mega's Wheel of Fortune video.
I'm alright.
No, it's actually really funny. There's like one thing where it's like snack, and it's like chocolate sprinkled pretzels or something was the answer. And they're like, the fuck's a chocolate? It says mom. This is like, what the year is this game from? This is like 1987. I imagine my grandpa being like, oh, give me one of them chocolate sprinkled pretzels.
Old Dutch has these chocolate covered pretzels, and it's the highest quality, most delicious fucking chocolate.
All those chocolate
I've
pretzels
ever
are.
had.
Frito-Lay also has a chocolate pretzel you can get. And at Christmas they have a white chocolate pretzel
Oh,
with a minty flavor.
Nice.
It's still good. Unless you don't like white chocolate, then you won't like
or
it.
mint.
I don't recommend it.
I love mint stuff though.
Do you like Cube?
Cube, Defender of
A
the
lot of people are
Polybius.
playing Animal Crossing right now. How many people? Let's all look at my Animal Cross to see how many people are playing. Oh, only 2, I guess. I changed my thing to Flick. No, 3. So my thing lied.
Nope,
Phil's?
Tokyo Mirage.
3 people are playing, I meant, sorry. But the thing said there was only 2. Phil's playing Animal Cross right now. What he's doing. Cheating, probably. But, yeah. Do you do anything crazy this week? Anything crazy happen?
Do you want to unload this can of beans?
Is this like drama?
No,
Oh.
it's just a long story.
Alright, then tell the story.
It's not going to be that long because I suck at telling stories, but it's long in my head.
This is like that when it's like, oh, the
So
character gets
there's
cool.
this book series that Dallas really wanted me to listen to on Audible. He also told me there's a manga, but the manga is nowhere near as far. But I read the manga in like an hour. And then it was really good. It's called The Beginning After the End. So I started listening to the books. There's 4 books so far on Audible. And I listened to them all within a few days. But then I finished it, and the last book is on such a fucking cliffhanger. Like, the main character brutally kills one of his rivals. Like,
It's not really a cliffhanger.
fucked up kills. And then his brother is like one of the strongest people on the continent.
Mhm.
He comes in and finds that he did it to his brother, but they're like a weird police force almost in this fantasy universe. And then so he gets arrested, and they're like, "We're taking away your magic powers, and you will be incarcerated forever." And then that's how it ends. And I
That's
was
a
like,
good ending.
"Damn!"
That's a good ending.
So I needed to find out, and then I found out that this guy actually posts his book online, and there's so much. There's like, it's on Tapas, which is this app where like you release chapters at a time instead of books, but you have to pay for each chapter.
Yeah.
And you pay not with regular money, but with an in-app currency. And so, like, each episode is 113 of this in-app currency, and like $1 is like 1,000 of them. But he has 720 chapters out so far, and I was like, damn. And I did the math, and I need to pay like $66 to fucking buy all that shit.
It's not that bad.
It's, I guess, but I don't know.
I paid $80 for a book before.
Why?
It was Zelda books. I buy lots of those Zelda timeline books and stuff, and then read them. That's like the only thing I read is like, I like reading that kind of stuff. Like, I'd buy a Castlevania book like that, but they don't make it because Konami hates its shit.
Yeah. I guess it wasn't that long, but I was really distressed. Oh, because like I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it on Tapas, or he has 2 more books that are on Kindle, like Amazon shit. But I was reading the reviews for Kindle because I was going to download it, and everyone says that it's just completely shit the bed recently, and that like they get like randomly logged out and they can't log back in, and it was just having a whole bunch of issues. And I was like, oh, well, I don't really want to do that then.
Yeah, because of the gay sex.
Yeah.
Can you stop telling people how much gay sex I have?
So tomorrow I'm going to
Tomorrow.
I'm just gonna buy it, but it's online, so I need to restart my credit card. But I don't have the new one because it got sent to my old address, so I need to go to the bank.
Or post office. Any mail that gets sent back to return to sender, it goes to the post office. They hold it there if they don't know where your current address is.
Oh.
And you go to there and you say, I want to pick up any mail that's been left by for Dylan Harder, or whatever your government name is. Whatever would be on the envelope.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, here you go, baby Dylan. You got you go to boo. And after like a week, they throw it away. Or it's like a month.
Oh, it's been a lot longer than that.
Well, then just go anyways. It takes 3 seconds. Oh, the post office sees you open.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just cry
Yeah.
at the bank. Well, the bank's going to be closed too.
Why?
There's a pandemic.
My app said that the branches aren't closed.
Oh. Check it out, I guess.
Yeah.
They might just like spray you with piss.
They might not let me in, and they might just like still be working.
Yeah, they might spray you with piss.
They might just spray me with piss. Yeah.
How many times has that happened in your life?
0. But it could still happen.
0. You're a fucking liar. I've sprayed you with piss on 4 different occasions. You're not people.
Do it now, pussy. Oh god.
You flinched as if I was actually spraying piss at you.
Well, your hands were going towards me.
Yes, so then you grab my hands and break them in half.
I'll do it next time.
Yeah, if you don't shit yourself. Trust me, Dylan gets way cooler. It's like people that are watching this podcast in the future, Dylan becomes a way cooler.
You'll like him when you get to know him.
You'll like him. Have you been watching their Animal Crossing arc yet?
Arch.
The arch that they built.
The arch that goes right across the river for the animals to cross.
Yeah. Well, you should start your file over on Animal Crossing, and we'll just do a series where I visit your town.
Why?
So we have an Animal Cross village.
I feel like that would be incredibly boring.
Yeah, because you're incredibly boring.
True.
Anything can be fun. We have to make our own backstories behind it. Like where you, try to kill Rold because he's fucking your wife. I would never kill Rold. He's a fucking soul. He's a war hero.
Yeah. He's also a jock. So, I don't think I could beat him anyways.
You're a jock. You'd be a jock in Animal Crossing.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're around, like
Right.
jocks in Animal Crossing. You say things like...
Woohoo!
You like to sit and say, this is good for my biceps? That's what you should say from now on.
Every time I do anything, this is good for my biceps.
But you should say fake things like eating a cake and you're like, I was thinking about it, why stop at a 6-pack? 'Cause they're way bigger numbers. If your mom, why do you sit so much? It's good for my biceps, bitch. Bitch is your catchphrase because they all have the catchphrase at the end.
You're right.
Or rub my dick. But I don't think you want to say that to your mom that much. No, once or twice is fine.
Yeah. Here and there. Okay.
I'm excited for that video. So that good job video, kind of slow at first, but it ends with it ends well.
Just woo.
I was gonna say you're spoiling it, Dylan, but if people haven't watched it already, they're not gonna watch it anyways. Anyways, tell us what you guys liked about this week. Did you like our streams this week? Did you like our videos? Would you like to see
our butts?
Do you want to see more good job?
Do you want to see more butts?
Dylan, you haven't showed them any butts. You're fucking. You have your OnlyFans open, but you haven't posted.
So
anything.
it was talking to somebody about Colby's stream on how there's some weird creepy girl who just says creepy shit all the time, and I was reminded of that one time we were streaming and that guy kept asking to see my boobs.
Oh yeah.
And then you put it in the description, no asking to see Dylan's boobs.
Yeah.
And I was telling Natasha that, and she's like, "What? That actually happened? I thought that was just Jesse being Jesse." I'm like, "No."
Well, it's kind of Jesse being Jesse, because no one's ever done it before. Well, people actually do it now, but more jokingly. Netflix always does, even when you're not there. Well, and there's been people that have come on that are new. And they're like, "Where are these Dylan boobs we can't see?" Because you think about Dylan is a girl name too.
Yeah.
So people are probably just wondering where the fuck's this girl.
Yeah.
And you don't come on stream. I can't think of the last time you've been on a stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you don't count Final Fantasy Cross shit, because that obviously. Well, even then, that's been even a while.
Yeah.
Since the last time we've done that. This is number 29, by the way, of our podcast. We're almost at 30.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, if anybody's watching this one, we did hear about the Echo. We will not be able to fix that anytime soon.
No.
We need more money. Send us your money. Actually, I need a better computer for it, too. I don't know if it would be able to handle the mixer and all the other shit. It should probably be fine, but... Yeah, no, because it's a processing thing. It'd be fine. It wouldn't have that much troubles.
I don't think you need a better computer. You just need better parts.
Yeah. Better parts, like a GM. Like a GM, it's good parts.
Like a good neighbor computer is there.
What's that from?
I don't know.
Like a good neighbor, fuck my son.
Thanks, neighbor.
Thanks. Thank you. I hate that son. Well, he's not dead. There was something I was literally going to say, and then I went on this weird tangent about sex. And
were you going to say it?
But no, it was when you were talking about Kobe's thing. Fuck. Where was it?
Titties, creepy girl. Let me just restart the story. So I was talking to Dallas about Colby's stream and how there was a creepy girl who kept saying creepy, gross stuff. And then...
Oh, I remember. I was going to talk about that fucking weirdo.
Works every time.
The German guy.
Oh yeah.
No, just he's trying to tell me. So we were doing. It was back when we did Mario Maker streams a lot more. Do you remember this guy? Yeah. And there's I'm like, okay, I don't do glitch levels.
The little one.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's easy. He says, oh, not glitch level, just a puzzle room. I'm like, okay, that sounds fine. Go in, and he's like, okay, so you just grab the little one, you put him there, and you put him on the side. What? Oh, you're making me mad. And then he's like, here, just watch the video. I'm like, okay, so that's a glitch.
Yeah, that's literally what a glitch is.
There's
The
probably a
guy who was
translation.
telling us that like he was jacking off while watching our stream.
Yeah, that was also a German guy, I think. European, at least.
Maybe
He definitely said he was from Europe.
Yeah.
I thought he said German, but
Why can't we get weird girls?
why? What's wrong with guys, Dylan?
Well, I'm not attracted to guys.
Yeah, so I just want to give entertainment in any form. If
True.
somebody gets off to me being bad at not being able to figure out how to get the little guy to do the shell,
Right.
get the little guy to do the shell.
Little guy do a show.
Can't be more clear, Dylan.
Fucking idiots.
I'll just send you a video on how to get little guy to do the shell. God.
You become little guy. You
Puzzle
do a show.
room. Yeah, that's why I also don't like doing Mario Maker because people just. I have had some
everyone wants you to do their levels, and then they want to play with you and do other shit. And it's
No, I've never had anybody who wants to play with me, but I like that one time though when we did the one level and we just multiplayed it.
Yeah, that was dumb.
And then it seems like the goal was doing it by yourself. Why is that butterfly out? It's past its bedtime. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 5. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. See ya.
I still need to make supper, dumbass Dylan. What do I gonna eat? Huh?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti? Is that all you ever say? You got that on lock?
Spaghetti.
No, wait. I'm not ending this yet. Every fucking day, I'm like, I want some food. And what's Dylan bring? What do you bring, Dylan?
Oh, I don't bring anything. Sometimes pop. Can do attitude. Dick.